fatigue, just didn't have any energy at all, had no appetite. Got on NatraBurst, and she drinks it with her coffee every morning. And last I heard, she was out plucking weeds from the front yard. She's back to good health. And I'm not the one to tell you exactly how far she's come from that, but I do know just from listening to Pam that Virginia Guile is much happier now than she has been in a long time. Pam told me just yesterday that she doesn't know how many more years her mom has left, but she knows that they're going to be quality years because of NatraBurst. Thank you. I want to bring up a couple of other gentlemen who have seen the effects of NatraBurst personally. Mr. Don Douglas and Bob Boldick. Where are you guys? Here you are. Come on up, guys. I know Bob personally. I've known Don for a short while. Bob is a big guy, you can tell. How tall are you? 6'8", 6'7" or so, Bob? Now, stay right. Well, come on over here. Now, I want to show you. Okay, stop right there, guys. I want to show you Bob Boldick about 6-8 months ago. This is the way Bob Boldick used to walk. There was something, and he'll explain it to you, that was wrong with him. And he swears by NatraBurst and having him now stand upright and tall. Bob, thanks for being here. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Tell us about your experience with NatraBurst.
Okay, it goes back to November of last year. I had an industrial accident. I was diagnosed with a broken back. And my L4, I had an 80% compression fracture from a lifting accident. And as Rick said, everybody kind of saw me with a changed gait, walking around, hobbling around in a lot of pain. I went through the holidays thinking it was a strain. I didn't get right to the proper medical care to find out what it was. Shortly after the first of the year, I got over to Casa Clean Rehabilitation Center through a doctor friend of mine, and he did the MRI and subsequent x-rays and found out that it was a compression fracture, and subscribed me to get into physical therapy. There was really nothing surgically that they could do without fusing me and making me a stick man and unable to walk freely. So with that, I got to my first trainer, and I walked in and he said, well, I'm trained to take care of what's happening down here at your belt line on the back, but I can't do anything what's happened to your belt line in the front. And I immediately knew what he was talking about. And he said, I'll get you up here in 6 or 8 weeks to where you're walking freely and out of pain, but you're going to live with this the rest of your life if you don't take control. Well, to me, that meant diet, that meant change of life. I'm in my late 50s, really. I don't want to exercise. I couldn't at that point, and I really don't want to diet. Fast forward about 3 weeks after that first session, I happened to go into Chris Bell and Jim Christie's Verizon store that I've dealt with for years to get a new phone. And I came through the door. I think Jim greeted me and said, are you okay, Bob? Haven't seen you in a while. I said, well, I've got a broken back. And he says, I tell you what, give me your phone, I'll do the transfer of information. Do you have 5 minutes to watch this video over here? Yeah, I guess, while you're fixing my phone. So he turns on the film for ONE24, and I watch it, and I see Mark Seaforth up there talking about all the benefits financially and health-wise, and 2 things came out. Meal replacement, appetite suppressant. Click. I figured, okay, this might be my chance. And Jim went on to finish the presentation. He says, are you in? I said, well, first of all, how much? What kind of contract? What upfront fee? He says, forget all that. You're going to spend $70 a month for a nutritional supplement that is going to make you feel fantastic. I've been on it for 3 months. I can attest to that. So I said, okay, sign me up. Got my first container, started on the product, and honestly, within 2 weeks, as Kenise said, the visual clarity, the energy, but what it did start to do is take away my morning hunger. I was a 3 to 4 breakfast a day guy out at various restaurants, and I quit that. I take my shake at 6:30 in the morning religiously, make it up. I like it in a smoothie form. I make it with berries, banana, a little bit of ice, a little bit of almond milk, whatever. And it absolutely is an appetite suppressant, and I know that has led to the 30 pounds as of today that I've taken off.